I'm back in Central America. This time, we in Costa Rica. I'm gonna show y'all around in two cities, Jaco Beach and San Jose. Stay tuned, follow along, and enjoy the content. So once I landed, my first stop was gonna be Jaco Beach. Jaco Beach is about an hour and a half to 2 hours from San Jose. In order to get there, you can do Uber, a private shuttle, or you can do a shared shuttle. Normally the private shuttle is like $100. The Uber is probably a little bit cheaper, but it's not as comfortable as being taken down there privately. Or in shared transportation. It's up to you and your budget. Once we finally made it, my driver, he took me to this nice little spot, which is a tourist spot, where as you can see, nice view, and we took a few pictures in front of the local Hicaco sign. So after that, I finally made it to my Airbnb. The Airbnb was like a small estate with multiple villas on it. They had 2 pools and maybe like 6 to 8 different villas. As you can see, it was a nice little layout. I'm gonna definitely make sure I drop the link in the description if anybody else wanted to stay here. The room was pretty cozy. Had a fridge, had a microwave, it had 2 beds, one at the bottom, one at the top. Nice bathroom. Had a double sink, double shower head, and a jetted pool. Imagine how much fun you can have in there. So after I got settled in, it was time to hit these Hicaco streets. And as I'm walking up the street of my villa, I seen something so fine. I was like, good Lord, man, I'm in heaven. So after my little walk, I decided to stop by this waterfront bar. It was nice, chill, right in front of the beach. Had a nice view, as you can see. Got me a pina colada, got me some fish. So after I ate, I met up with a local that took me on a local walking tour. On this tour, it's called El Miro. El Miro is like a trail that's up the side of a mountain that's probably like a mile, maybe like a mile long. And it has a bunch of beautiful artwork and graffiti that you can see as you go up the trail and little stops in between. A lot of locals come here to work out and go on like a little hike. So this is my local friend. She showed me around at El Miro. And as you can see, it's probably one of the best places to get a great view of the full Jaco Beach. On the way back down, as you can see, I got more footage of the murals and the paintings, basically like hieroglyphs. After this, I went back to the Airbnb, and that was it for the day. So the next morning, I woke up and I went on a tour with this company. It was ATV, zip lining, and we got to go see a waterfall. I'll also be dropping the link of the tour in the description for anybody else who wanted to go. So after the ATV, we basically went on a little hike, a trail through the jungle to get to the waterfall. This is probably like maybe quarter mile. It's not bad. They had rails and stuff before you go up. It was a nice view, nice scenery. We made it to the top, to the waterfall. It was pretty cool, pretty nice. It wasn't the biggest that I've seen. So we took a few pictures and I went for a little swim down the slide. Got a little slow-mo action in there. And of course, they got a little diving spot where you can jump off of. But the water wasn't too deep. It's probably about 6, maybe 7 feet at its deepest. So after the waterfall, it was time for the zip line. Costa Rica is known for the largest and fastest zip lines in the world. So after the tour, I went back to the room, showered up, and went to this beachfront restaurant for a little bit of dinner. It was probably the best meal I had so far in Hicaco.